welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you how I created this Halloween half skull look. So first I applied my primer and I used the Professional by Benefit, and then I used the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, and I'm applying this all over the face, of course, and then I'm going to blend it into my skin with a damp beauty blender. So I hope you all liked the intro. I had so much fun creating this look. It was my first Halloween look ever, so I had so much fun and I'm very excited to show you guys. So then I did my brows and I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony, of course, like usual. And if you want to see how I do my brows step by step, I also have a tutorial, so I will leave the link down in the description box. And then I'm going to carve out my eyebrows, and I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer and a MAC concealer brush. And to prep my eyelids, I'm using the MAC Paint Pot in Paint Jelly, and I think this is my favorite eye primer at the moment. So I'm applying this all over my eyelids, and then I'm going to use the beautiful Tarte in Bloom palette. And the first color that I'm using is Flower Child, and I'm applying this all over my eyelids. Then I'm going to use the color Smarty Pants, and I'm applying this with a small brush into my crease. And to make my crease very dark, I'm using the color Activist, and this is a nice dark brown color, with the same brush, and I'm applying this into the crease. And I'm just layering the color until I'm happy with how it looks. And I also took the color Leader, that's more of a brownish color, a lighter brownish color, to blend it out. So first I took Activist and then a bit of Leader to blend it out, and then again the color Flower Child to make everything bright on my eyelids. And then I'm going to create a simple winged eyeliner with this NYC liquid liner in black. And as you can see, it's very simple, nothing special, just a simple winged eyeliner because we're going to use falsies. And then I'm going to conceal and highlight my face with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the color medium, and this is my favorite concealer at the moment. It's so good and I absolutely love it. So here I'm just blending it out with a foundation brush from Real Techniques, and I'm also going to use my beauty blender, of course, to blend everything out and make it look flawless. And then it's time to set those areas, and I'm using the Makeup Studio translucent powder and a e.l.f. brush, which is my favorite setting brush. I'm using it all the time. Then I'm going to apply some lashes, and I'm using my all-time favorite brand, the Huda Beauty lashes in Jade number 13, and these are so beautiful. And then it's time for the favorite fun part, creating the skull. So here I'm using the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk to map out the skull. And this was my first Halloween look ever, so I just used white face paint, and it actually looked very good. I was very happy with the end results. So here I'm just mapping everything out, and then I'm going to use the white face paint with a foundation brush. So first I was using a bigger brush, but then I switched over to a smaller one because that was easier to work with. So as you can see, I was really layering the product because I really wanted to have a black and white skull. And yeah, I was just layering the product until I was happy with how everything looked. Then I used the enjooooooooy gel liner in number 77 and a small angled, sharp angled brush from BH Cosmetics, and then I created the nose. So as you can see, I was just mapping it out and then I filled everything in. So now I'm going to create some lines for the skull, and I'm still using the enjooooooooy gel liner in number 77. And then I'm going to use the Tamana palette and the color Noir to set my nose, and I'm using a big fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm also going to use the color Noir under the lines to create some shadow and some definition. And then it's time to carve out the cheekbones. So first I'm going to map everything out, and then I'm going to fill it in with the same products. So first the gel liner from enjooooooooy, and then I'm going to set everything again with the color Noir from the Tamana palette. And then I'm going to create a line from my mouth to the cheek, and this is going to be a guideline for all the teeth. And here I'm just creating some more shadow, and I'm using my brush but also my fingers. And then it's time for the teeth, and I started in the middle of my lips, so I created a line in the middle. And it doesn't have to be very neat, but I tried to make the lines as similar as possible. So then I went ahead and created all the teeth by curving the lines and creating some shadows, as you can see over here. And then I'm going to take the color Noir again from the Tamana palette to set everything. And then I'm going to create a line on the other side of my mouth to finish off that part. So here I'm just creating those cheekbones again, and then I'm going to fill everything in. So now that that part is finished, it all comes together and I absolutely loved how it turned out. So here I'm just creating some more shadow and some more dimension. So then I felt like it looked a bit flat, so I decided to create some more lines and some more shadow for some extra dimension and for that extra skull effect. And then I went ahead and finished my eyes, and here I'm using Noir from the Tamana palette to make my eyes a bit darker in the crease. Then I took the NYX Jumbo pencil in Black Bean on my waterline and I smudged it out with a pencil brush from BH Cosmetics, and I also used a bit of the color Leader from the Tarte palette. And then I used the Maybelline New York Push-Up Mascara on my lower lashes, and I also decided to apply a bit more eyeliner onto the inner corners. So here I'm using the NYC liquid liner again to fill in the inner corners. So that's it, you guys. This is the final result. I hope you all enjoyed. I did, because I had so much fun creating this look. So if you enjoyed this video, please click on thumbs up, share and subscribe. And for all the makeup details, please visit my blog labeautyworld.com.